Hey guys, it's Rescue Rabbit 101, and we're back for another segment of Tech Tuesday. And as you can probably guess from the picture, today we're talking about Mirror Force. Specifically Mirror Force, but more generically, just the importance of battle traps in this format. And though they were cut previously, I think it's smart to start putting them back in your deck. Okay, now, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get anything more out to you guys last weekend or the weekend before. I'm still trying to find more time to record and upload, but I'm going to try again to get something extra out, and maybe this week. I'm going to try. Alrighty. Anyways, to the video. So, Mirror Force, starting about Duelist Alliance, with the coming as Satellar's, Burning Abyss, and Shadows, and Yingzheng, until BA kicked them out. But we kind of hit a format where destruction doesn't do anything because everything floats. Like, you can Mirror Force or use a Battle Trap, and so Mirror Force kind of faded. Deep Prison was still played a little bit, but things could swarm so much more. Deep Prison was still a good card, of course, because it banished, but it wasn't as good because, well, like I said, everything floated in that format. Satellar's, they didn't float, but they would already have their Altair to just get back their resources, so they weren't going nag. Burning Abyss, they all floated, Shadow's all floated, Yangzheng all floated, and that format's kind of continued onwards. But now with the addition of this deck, Necroz, while they don't actually float, they can re-establish their board very quickly and prevent themselves from going neg. However, the deck can OTK, and with the game having this new fast deck that can OTK, decks like Cleethorts and Burning Abyss, which are considered the top 3 decks now, Necroz, Cleethort, and Burning Abyss. You can say what you want down in the comment section below, but undoubtedly Cleethort and Necroz, and then Burning Abyss are kind of the third one. The decks have had to have either picked up their pace or started playing a lot more traps and floodgates, and a lot of them have opted to pick up their pace. So, they're oftentimes going in for a lot more OTK plays, and while Mirror Force won't actually neg a Cleethort deck, because everything goes back to the extra deck, and then they can Pendulum Summon them again. Sometimes they've already Pendulum Summon that turn, meaning they can't Pendulum Summon now, and therefore they lost their field, and you have a 3-turn to set up on them. Necroz, same thing. If you use 2 out of 3 of your ritual spells, and I, Mirror Force your board, first of all, I'm getting rid of all of your power, all of your cards, and Necroz are a fast deck, but they can't, but not to the same abilities a lot of decks can Necroz re-establish a board after it's gotten nuked this same turn. They can re-establish their advantage and just drop the board on you next turn. But that's next turn, excuse me. Not this turn. Meaning, and this discussion did sort of come up with Mega Capital G's video about battle traps coming back into importance, which I will link down in the description below. But anyways, that means that Mirror Force, Deep Prison, all of the other battle traps, but mostly Mirror Force because it's a field nuke, have actually become a lot more important because if you nuke one of these 2, Cleethort and Necroz being the big ones, or heck, even Burning Abyss, because I would rather kill their Double Dante and give them the 3+ back to their hand and then get an open board on them next turn than lose 5,000 life points any day. So, while the card hasn't actually increased in its ability to plus, its ability to fend off Necroz, Cleethort, and Burning Abyss has a new potency in the sense that if your deck can also OTK, you got them out of the way for 1 turn. And the way these decks are designed, like I said, sometimes they can't establish their board. And this deck I've only put on here because they're new and a lot of people are playing them, but the Yosenju deck, if you flip a Mirror Force on them turn 1, and they have not gotten their secret move yet, you can just win a game. If you go first, set Mirror Force, and they go summon, summon, swing, and you Mirror Force them. And I haven't played against enough Yosenju to know, but I do know that can cripple a deck. Most decks that don't float, and these guys don't. So if they don't have their secret move turn 1, and they can't because they have to set it first, and you set that Mirror Force, you can just take a win. So this has just been my thoughts on Mirror Force, and its kind of new importance in the format with its ability to not necessarily plus like it used to be able to, but more of just stop the OTK and prevent your opponent's boards from existing so that you can establish yours on the next turn, or you can protect your own board from getting ran over by your opponents. Remember to tell me your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'm sorry this video has been short again. It's just about my recording time, and I didn't really have a lot more to say. Remember to leave any comments about anything you want to see on the channel, or any thoughts you have on the video. Remember to like and subscribe, and Rescue Rabbit 101 signing out.